What is up, guys? This is Anthony, aka BadBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the WWE Elite Series 56 AJ Styles. Now, this is one figure that I have been dying to get my hands on. I am a giant AJ Styles fan, and luckily enough, my buddy Adrian hooked me up with this figure, and I am so stoked to add him to the collection. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So AJ Styles does come with a decent amount of accessories. Starting off, he comes with a standard Elite stand with a cardboard back with beautiful artwork printed on it. He comes with his vest and two versions of the hood. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at AJ Styles. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at AJ Styles. Oh my god, I am so happy to get this figure in hand. I am a giant AJ Styles fan. I have been following his career for well over the past 10 years, back when he was with all these other companies and whatnot. And man, ever since Mattel got the licensing, and he came to WWE, man, I've just been marking out so hard, especially for his action figures, and I've been trying to get my hands on all the Elites, and this guy was pretty hard to find in my area for me for some reason, but luckily my buddy Adrian hooked it up, just said, here you go man, this is all yours, and I was like, oh my god, I almost wanted to cry, because I love all the Elite AJ figures. And I'm even thinking about collecting all the AJ basics, because I'm that hardcore of an AJ fan. I just want all of his figures. So this is a great piece, and I'm so glad they came out with this one in this attire. So the figure itself looks really, really good. I love the new head sculpt that we get here with his more longer hair and whatnot. This is the newer type of vest, which is all these little silver studs and whatnot, and these like buckles and things like that. All look really cool. You got the P1, is phenomenal one like that. More of those silver studs all throughout the vest. Looks really cool. You can see that he does have the hoodie like that with the hood up. And the hood is kind of awkwardly shaped. You know, I've never been a big fan of that hood. It just looks a little weird. It doesn't really form to the head well. You can see it doesn't even fully like cover his head like the way it should. Kind of more like that. But it kind of just falls back in. Yeah. It's a little bit of an issue, and I'll show you why. But so you can take this off. It is just on little pegs you can see right in there. You can pull those off. Take that right there, unpeg that, and pull that. And that is a separate piece like so. But we do get a more downed hoodie like this. And this one is a little tricky, and I'm a little disappointed in this. So you can get it on there, just get it around the neck like that. And you kind of got to give it a little push so that it wraps around the vest properly. Like so, and then there's little peg holes in the actual vest that you can see right there. Peg that in like so. Get this side over here and do the little same thing like that. Get your butt. There we go. There it is. Alright, now, it does look cool with the hood down like that. You know, it looks very nice. The sculpting is that very, very good. But the way the head, or I should say the head sculpt is, with that long hair, it kind of like it's forced to go over the hoodie like that on the vest. So when you have that downed hoodie like that, it kind of just has his head tilted. You see, it kind of tilts on this side a bit, and it just throws me off. I really wish it didn't have to do that, and I'm trying to see if I could just tuck the hair in like that, but then it kind of lifts the vest up a little bit. So you can do it like that. You have to tuck the hair in there, but it throws the crooked, makes the vest a little crooked and right now, but that's not terrible. It's something I noticed right away, because I kind of wish the hair could just rest over that hoodie, but again, not a huge deal. Just take these off like that, so you unpeg that, pull that off, and we're going to pull the arms back, and we're going to take the vest off, and now we can see the figure a little more closer like that. So a great sculpt that they used for this particular AJ Styles. I loved all the body hair right here, the chest here, going down to the stomach and whatnot. You got his AJ tattoo like that, with all the dates printed on there. I think it looks really good. The head scan, I really do enjoy this new head scan. A little more modern again, with a more somewhat longer hair. You know, I think he looks really good, you know, with the, what do they call it? The soccer mom haircut, I think that's what they call it. You got the P1 on the elbow pad. I think it's really cool. Same thing on the gloves. You got the AJ like that. Styles on the one glove, you know, AJ right here, Styles on that glove too. All looks really, really good. The attire and his gear right here, all the paint apps look fantastic. Got more of that Japanese writing here, kind of like the Gallows and Anderson figures. You got the phenomenal one on his shin pads like that. Looks really cool. You got the P1 symbol that he has on all his gear. Just a fantastic looking figure. I love the blue. Very nice, bright, vibrant blue that they use for the paint. Just looks really, really cool. And he also comes with this, you know, the standard stand that we've been getting with these backings, cardboard backing. The artwork looks really nice on that. It is done in like a more watercolor type of art style, and I think it's really, really well done. This is just simple cardboard, but we got the basic stands that we've seen with a lot of the figures someday around this time. And you see WWE logo, you just click that on there, and then you slide that on there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about. But what he should have come with, in my opinion, is this. The WWE title. Why he didn't come with this title is beyond me. You know what I mean? I mean, that's supposed to be just like that, because in my opinion, he definitely is just one of the greatest champions. Maybe I'm just an uber mark for this guy, because he's literally one of my favorite wrestlers, and maybe I'm just so, like, up his butt. I don't know, but he should have came with this title, so when I display him like this, he's going to have this around his waist, so that's what it should have been, Mattel. Get it together. So articulation, he is an elite, so we do get the elite articulation. So head is on a ball joint, does roll around like so, does turn left and right, up and down, pivot side to side a little bit, even with that longer hair. Full rotation at the arms, rotation at the bicep, they go out about that much. Single bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. Ab crunch like that, and back that far. Rotation at the waist. Hip joints that kick forward that much. Back, not so much, because his big butt's kind of getting in the way. Does the splits very well, so good job, AJ. We get a rotation in that upper thigh. Double jointed knees that work really good. We get boot rotation just above the boot. Ankle joints that are very freaking tight, but they can go up and down. Do not rotate, but we get a tiny bit of ankle rocker. And that's one thing I wish Mattel would work on a little more, is their ankle rockers. Because when you're pulling around a wrestling figure, that ankle rocker could be the make or break for a pose. So just saying. So if you can find this guy, again, I know a lot of AJ figures do not stay on the pegs that very long. I know one of the Toys R Us ones, the Spotlight AJ, is just going for like 50, 60 bucks now, whatever it is. So if you can find him, you see him on those pegs, snag him up really, really quick, because he is so phenomenal, and he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your AJ comparison, here he is standing next to the 3 other Elite AJ Styles figures in my collection. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Elite Luke Gallows, Finn Balor, and Carl Anderson figures. And just for fun, here he is standing next to Little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the WWE Elite Series 56 AJ Styles. Now overall, this is a really cool figure, and I am so stoked to add him to the collection. I am a giant AJ Styles fan, and Mattel is absolutely killing it with their wrestling figures, and this AJ Styles is among one of the best. He's got a great sculpt, gorgeous paint and detail in this attire, and for the most part pretty decent accessories. I do, however, wish he came with a title belt, but that's very minor. If you're a giant AJ fan like I am, then this piece is definitely a must-get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.